Hi and good evening, everyone. My name is Albert, and this is Vlogs About Nothing. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your night to join me. I really appreciate it. Sometimes I go the entire day without saying any words, until I start shooting these videos. And I can't tell you how pleasing that is. I do so much talking that it is really nice when I don't have to talk so much. Yeah, I don't know what else to say except that tonight I want to talk about why it's a terrible idea to become the president of the United States and decide to privatize everything. I mean, this kind of already happened a little more than 40 years ago with Mr. Reagan. And we are, in fact, still feeling a lot of the impacts from that deregulatory, hyper exploitative era, that time where Margaret Thatcher and Ronald Reagan decided to single handedly begin to take over the modern civilized world, at least economically speaking. And so Donald Trump, obviously terrible president, terrible, terrible thing that's happened to this country. Obviously not a fan. I don't think I can ever be a fan of treasonous traitors. It doesn't matter if they call themselves Democrat or Republican. It's a real big deal to me. Regardless, moving forward, I think it's really important to understand that the next 4 years might actually be a time that a lot of work is done to undo a lot of healthy work policies that the federal government is directly responsible for. That biggest one being the United States Postal Service. All right, so if you're not familiar, there's a big postal strike going on in Canada right now. We recently went through the port union strike here in America. And well, I mean, it's time that honestly, I forgot what I was talking about completely, and I knew I was going somewhere with that, but I have a lot of videos to do tonight, so it's just best that I continue to talk and hope that I remember what I was talking about. The privatization of the United States Postal Service, is that what we were talking about? That's what we were talking about. And the idea that Donald Trump would like to lead an effort to make that happen. Super disappointing, really unfortunate, but again, it just stands to reason that there will be so much work to do after this term that it might set us back a couple of decades. Not to mention Mr. Donald Trump's bright idea to purchase 1 million Bitcoin. Um, you know, I thought ideas could get dumber, and people always say there's no such thing as like a stupid question, but in fact I do think people can be dumber, and there are real stupid questions. Like what happens when the federal government decides to buy 1 million Bitcoin, or when the federal government decides that it's no longer in their best interest to provide the basic services that are the cornerstone of all infrastructure here in the United States of America. Um, I'm not sure why it's even a discussion. Well, it's a discussion because there are people out there who wish to cut corners, be ultra super greedy, and profit from an environment where profitability far outweighs human decency. And that's just not my version of America. You feel me? As much as the Trumps of the modern era and other people will try to tell you, I actually think America's full of some pretty, nice people, and we have a lot of potential. And I definitely do not think that all of us are on a bandwagon that specifically supports all of the larger over exploitative concepts that current Republicans under this new administration are going to act. And so it's super unsettling. And I can't tell you guys how much that it really will matter, and how your services will be directly impacted by these kinds of things. I mean, wait time for your packages. I mean, trust. Doesn't it already require a lot of trust to get some package to some other random location? And at best, it is also a national security issue. I don't want a large private company responsible for the handling of the mail. You feel me? Like, I mean, their interests do not align with the constituents' interest as it concerns the safeguard of not just, I guess, our data in a theoretical sense, but our actual information as it concerns very private details about us. And yeah, historically speaking, private companies have not been the most responsible entities with these very specific things. And I gotta tell you, I don't want to stop shooting right now, and I think the pizza guy's outside. So we're just gonna keep talking. This video is gonna get real weird. I already don't like the picture, but I seriously am not down to record this video again. So yeah, hopefully, there's a pizza guy out here or something, or a pizza person. And there is no pizza person. So we're just gonna finish the vlog here. We're now at the outside of my apartment. That's what's going on. If you guys live in an apartment, you know that the hallways are kind of small, and there's like this little breezeway, and it gets real like cold kind of. But the pizza guy is not here yet. So let's keep talking about why I think the postal service going private is one of the worst ideas I could possibly conceive, and why honestly people at home should be having this kind of conversation at the dinner table, only again because it's a national security issue. And I don't say that a lot, you feel me? That's like something that I really, it requires a lot of thought behind, because it sounds kind of cringe. But the fact of the matter is, a lot of these things are very much, when the government's looking out for you in that kind of a way, I mean, we're like all on the same team, right? The post office is a service that's available for anyone and everyone to use, and it's kind of a constitutional guarantee that this service is provided to you for free. You can imagine the highly disincentivized private company that would be ultimately responsible for delivering your mail, and I just don't vibe on that. You feel me? I don't think it's as adequate. Oh, and hey, we got our pizza here. All right. Dude, I'm shooting a vlog. I'm really sorry. I don't want to re-record, man. But I really appreciate you. Heck yeah, dude. What I'm going to do is, and that's all you. I appreciate it. Sweet. Thank you so much.
You have a good one.
You as well, brother. Take care.
Thank you.
All right. So we're going back inside now. And we have a pizza, and I just saved myself 10 whole minutes and 1 whole video by opting to continue to make this video. What's unfortunate is I should have stayed outside for like a minute and a half longer, because I don't want the lighting to get all weird. But I guess at this point it really doesn't matter, does it? And so there's a pizza in my hand, and I gotta get it to the kitchen, but my roommate is like half naked, so I don't want to like give the guy some privacy in there. Well, and obviously, no, to my roommate's truthful transparency, he's not half naked in our living room. I just don't want to invade anyone's privacy by showing them on camera as I walk through our apartment trying to get this pizza done. We still have a minute left of record time. Like, how can this be possible? How can so many things happen in like 5 minutes? I'm like literally just trying to sit here and do nothing and record a video, and then all of a sudden the pizza guy's here and there's a dude at the door, and it's like, Jesus Christ, I didn't know the pizza would take 10 minutes to get delivered, and I'm trying to record a video, you know what I mean? And so, yeah, we were talking about the privatization of the United States Postal Service and how it's a terrible idea. I'm awfully frustrated right now, and I really want this video to end so that I can take this pizza off my desk and put it in the kitchen where it belongs. Yeah, that's what I got going on. I hope that you guys are doing really well. I look forward to sitting in my desk, or not in my desk, at my desk. This video's done. I hope that you guys have a really good night. And this is a stupid idea to shoot this video anyway. Bye.